Edie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her boyfriend Leo for 4 months and already thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Edie, sorry it's only been 4 months and you're feeling this way, but what's up? Why do you think that your boyfriend Leo is cheating on you?
Yeah, I'm just afraid that he might have someone else on the side. Like, things have been going pretty well over the past 4 months. We get along really well. It's really fun being around him. I don't like just the biggest teddy bear when we're together. There's like no red flags at all. There's like one. There's so many green flags, but then there's one little red flag.
Okay. How little?
When we're in public, he just acts like all tough and everything. And like, I don't know, it's kind of like two different people, but I like the Leo that I see when we're just one-on-one together.
Is that weird though? Because you know how some people are super anti-PDA and they just don't like to do that type of stuff in public?
He did, like, it's just like when we're in private, he's like super gushy and like touchy and all that stuff. But when we're in public, he's a little bit more reserved. So I just am like, is he worried about someone seeing us? Is he embarrassed by me? Like, I don't know what's going on.
So you feel like he doesn't want to talk about you, doesn't want to show people that you guys are together?
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of giving me these, like, my spidey senses are going off.
Have you said anything to him about it?
Yeah, one example is that whenever we hang out, he always comes to my apartment. So in the 4 months we've been together, I've only been once. Like, the big reason why I emailed you at the station is because we're official, whatever. Yeah, we are. And, you know, I'll post photos of him and like tag him, but he just doesn't repost them.
Like he doesn't accept it or whatever?
Yeah. And I've noticed that, like, he'll post things related to me. Like, I don't know, my hand will be in the photo holding a drink if we're out, or like my feet, if I don't know, like at the beach. Like, he just is posting pieces of me, but not me. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, are you hiding me from someone?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. All right.
Fine. All of those things does feel a little bit weird.
It does, yeah. Edie thinks that her boyfriend of 4 months might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Edie, or to somebody else. And then we'll know if he's cheating. And before we do that, Edie, why don't you catch us up on your situation again?
I've been dating Leo for about 4 months, and he is just he's hiding me on his Instagram and not posting photos of me, and I'm just afraid that he's cheating on me. Also, not being affectionate in public. He acts completely different in public than he does when we're one-on-one.
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call him and see if he is messing around?
Yes.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Leo.
This is him.
Leo, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner. Do you know where you want him to go?
I'm sorry, for what to go?
Oh, maybe you didn't know. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, sure, we can do that, I guess.
The first thing that I would need from you would be the first and the last name of the person, and then if you want to put anything on the card, and then the address, and we'll be good to go.
Sure, that'll be Chelsea.
Chelsea, do you want to add a card to Chelsea?
Sure.
And what would you like the card to say?
Shoot, how about just something like, thanks for believing me, I love you.
Thanks for believing me, I love you. Got that. Okay, great. That is all there. And now I'll let you know that this isn't the grocery store. It's actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're laughing.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hey, Leo, we do a segment on the show. It's called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And Edie, your girlfriend, has some questions and is on the phone.
Edie is on the phone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Hi.
Hello?
Yeah. Caught you. I knew that something was going on.
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, what do you mean? Like, I called the radio station because I knew something was going on, and I just caught you cheating.
I have no idea what's happening right now. Like, I got called about flowers, and, I agreed to it. But, like,
Yeah. You sent them
I don't know what this has to do with cheating on somebody.
Who is
Yeah,
Chelsea? What's up with you saying I love you to Chelsea? Who's Chelsea? Like, we haven't
Okay,
said that
hold
to
on,
each
hold
other.
on, hold on. We don't need to do this right now. Like, chill out. Like, so,
What do you mean chill out?
Okay, take it easy. Take a breath. Let me explain.
No. The last thing you do when a woman is angry is tell her to chill out.
Yeah.
You are cheating on me.
Okay,
Like,
except for
what
maybe
the-
when they need to chill, then maybe that's when you say it, but I don't know.
Well, then who's Chelsea? Because
Anyways.
now we're all triggered.
First of all, we're still kind of in soft launch mode, and so yes, there is, I didn't think we were exclusive, so I don't know how that makes me a cheater or like a terrible person or whatever.
I don't care about soft launch, hard launch or no launch. We have talked about being exclusive. Like, we are exclusive. We've talked about this.
We haven't had that conversation. Like we've probably talked about like it leading to that someday, but like no, like we never agreed to that. Like,
Well, I think there's a problem when you're saying I love you to another woman, regardless of whatever launch phase you're in.
And what does thank you for believing me mean?
I've actually been seeing Chelsea, who I was sending the flowers for a while, and it's really complicated between us right now. I've been trying really hard to find the right time to end things with her, so you and I could be together, but it just hasn't happened yet. So that's why I haven't wanted to get too serious with you, because I didn't think that'd be appropriate. As long as I have this other thing going on, like, it wouldn't be appropriate. So look, I just didn't want to hurt you, so like, this is
my gosh.
Like, it kind of sucks that like you're putting this all on me right now. Like,
What?
You were cheating on both people.
Yeah, I probably
Leo?
should have thought of that.
first of all, Edie, like I said, Edie and I, like, at what point does it become like serious enough of a relationship to be cheating on the person? Like, it's like one day you meet and then the next day,
But you had a
like,
girlfriend.
it's cheating.
Like, even if you're not cheating on
Okay.
Edie, let's just give you that pass for a minute. It's not true, but for a minute. You're definitely cheating on Chelsea.
Well, things are complicated at best with Chelsea and I, and I've been trying to break it off. So like,
But
you
you brought Edie into it the moment you decided to start seeing her while you're still with another woman. That's a problem.
well, it's just because I like Edie so much, Like, what can I do?
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
All right, I'll break up with Chelsea
Also-
today.
It's
That's
been
fine.
you've had 4 months.
No, I just broke up with you idiot. Like, I'm not, like, this is so stupid.
You know what? Maybe you're just proving my point. Like, maybe it's a good thing I haven't broken up with Chelsea yet, because maybe, we just need to work things out, and, you can do your own thing. It's what it sounds like. So, you're definitely 100%, not breaking up with me. I'm breaking up with you.
Oh.
And first of all, I don't even know if I should be breaking up with you, because we were never really a thing. Like, get over yourself.
I already broke up with you. You can't break up with me, so
You didn't
take
break
that.
up with me. I'm breaking up with you, but we weren't together, so I didn't break up with nobody. Broke up with anybody, because this was just fake. And you did nothing. You meant nothing to me.
Wow.
I am not going to tolerate being yelled at.
Wow. Can we hang up on
Yeah.
him?
Leo hung up. But
Edie, I'm so sorry. You knew.
I'm not.
You knew that
I
whole
dodged the
time.
bullet.
yeah, you did dodge a bullet. At least it was only 4 months. I mean, I know it still sucks no matter what, but.
I'm sorry I even questioned it. You knew.
I'm just flabbergasted.
And you
that
did
just
break up with
yelled
him
at me
first,
on
by the way.
radio.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, you,
broke up with him
definitely
first.
did.
Yeah.
You saved yourself.
Meredith is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been dating her boyfriend Eric for about a year, but now she thinks something's going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Meredith, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's going on? Why do you think Eric's cheating?
Yeah, so it's like really weird, okay? We've been dating for a year. We met at a work event and we immediately hit it off. We hung out that night at a bar And when the work event ended, it was like pretty spicy. Like we hooked up immediately and we've been dating ever since. So like very cute meeting. Okay. And like very memorable. And it's been going strong for a year, like super hot and heavy, right? Like very, very physical.
Oh, good for you.
Gross. It's not like weird and gross, but like, it's super hot. Okay. So like we have really, really good chemistry, and, but like recently he's been really avoidant. Okay. And I don't know, he just seems really distant. And he's blaming it on work and like family things going on. But it's just, I feel like someone from the past may have come into his life. I don't know. Like he recently went home to see some family. And then it's just been weird ever since, So like specifically the last month, he went home, came back, and he's just been like off, like an ice cube. Like he's just...
Have you met his family?
No, I haven't. So I've kind of been like kept in the dark a little bit. Like, I don't know. We weren't ready to go there yet.
Sure.
I know some of his friends, like when we met, he was at the function and like, he was there with a friend. So like I've kind of had some overlap with some of his like buddies, but I don't know. It's like he's kind of vague about his family and like, I don't know. We haven't gone there yet, really. It's been like more about us, I guess.
Sure. I don't think it's weird that you haven't met the family yet, but has he talked to you about the dynamic though? Like, has he shared with you like, oh yeah, me and my mom have a tough relationship or anything like that for it to be kind of a stressful thing for him to come home from? Like stuff that he would have to digest?
I don't know. It's like, I wish he gave me a clue because he's kind of quiet. So I'm like, about that stuff in particular. So I'm like, okay, maybe he just doesn't want to go there. And like, I just don't want to kill the vibe,
So why do you think that somebody from his past is back in the picture? Why would you think that?
I feel like if he went home, maybe he like went out for drinks, ran into a friend, and like, who knows? Maybe there's someone from high school that he still thinks about. Like, I don't know. There could be something he's just not telling me, but I'm not sure what it is.
But you just feel like something's happening?
Yeah. And I wish he would just tell me because I'm sure if I knew it wouldn't be that big of a deal,
Could he actually just be busy with work? Like since you do work with him?
Yeah, there's a possibility. There could be something going on. Like we have like mutual accounts. So there's some overlap there, and like things have been kind of stressful and tight. But we don't work together. I just met him at a work party. He was there with a friend that works at my company.
Oh,
okay. He was with somebody. He was like a guest. Yeah.
Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Meredith is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of a year named Eric might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to her or to somebody else. But first, Meredith, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so we've had like a really great relationship for a year now, and like super fun, like very chatty most of the time. But like he went home on a trip, and ever since he came back, he's been really distant and like quiet and kind of just acting weird. And I don't know why. So I'm wondering if like maybe he ran into someone from his past, or like he's just not telling me everything.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, this is Gorbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Eric.
Yeah, this is Eric.
Hey, Eric, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Thank you for shopping with us. Thank you so much.
Okay. What did I win?
The flowers.
Okay, so what, like free flowers? Do I need to come pick them up, or?
Maybe you don't know. That's fine. Every single month we choose one random rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've just won 36 long stem roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to send to whoever you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value.
Okay, cool.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information over the phone in just a matter of minutes. If you know who you want to send them to right now, I can do that.
All right, I can give you the information right now.
So the first thing I would need from you would just be the first and last name of the person you want to send the flowers to.
Okay, well, it's going to go to my wife, Tiffany.
And anything you would like to put on the card? How long you been married? That's sweet.
Yeah, we're going on 10 years. So, but no, yeah.
Congratulations.
You could put on there, like, I know you've been working so hard and you're stressed. Hopefully this lightens your load or something like that, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, I can definitely do that.
Wow, hi. Oh my God. So you're still with her.
What? Eric, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where we try to catch people by seeing who they send flowers to, and your girlfriend Meredith is on the phone.
Yeah, hi. What? Hey. Unbelievable. How could you
kidding me?
How could you lie to me? You said you're leaving her. Like, what the seriously? You're sending her. What are you doing?
What the are you talking about?
I'm psychotic.
Whoa.
You're psychotic. You're seeing
what
two women at the same time.
Okay.
He's married.
And you're lying to both of them.
You need to stop right now, whatever it is you're doing, because you're psychotic and you are going off the rails.
Okay.
Well, what's going on, Eric?
Yeah.
I have no idea what the is going
Please
on.
share.
I mean, what? Hold on. I need to find out what the he's telling you guys. Can we start there?
Why don't you let these nice people know what a lying, cheating you are, honestly? Like, you go behind your wife's back, you're with me, and then you lie to me, and you say that you're leaving her, which you're obviously not.
Are you cheating on your wife, Eric?
Oh, yeah. She's very aware of this, and everything she's telling you guys is complete bullshit.
Wait,
100%
oh my God.
psychotic ranting.
You're cheating on your wife?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you want me to start from the beginning?
Yeah, because who's aware of this?
Yeah.
Your wife or Meredith? Or both?
My wife is not. Meredith is very aware, and I tried to end this like 2 months ago, and she keeps
You're going to
trying
leave
to get
her.
in contact.
And I've been waiting.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go up to my wife.
I've been waiting for months.
Can I talk? Can you shut up for a second?
Whoa.
Oh my
I'm not going to go to my wife and say, I'm leaving you for your assistant. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do
For
that.
your assistant?
What?
That's your wife's assistant?
Yes,
Yeah,
Meredith
that's
is
my
my wife's assistant.
Okay, did you have an affair with Meredith or not? I'm confused.
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
went to a work
And
with
still,
my
it's
wife.
not past tense. It's like present tense.
So wait, when was the last time you were with Eric, Meredith? Physically?
2 months ago. 2 months ago. When I told her I'm putting an end to this, it was 2 months ago.
Okay.
And ever since then, she's been threatening to tell my wife, and she keeps hitting up my phone, and she keeps calling and texting.
You're texting me late at night saying you miss me.
Wow.
Well, Eric, you did put yourself in this position.
She's making this up. She's psychotic.
Well, making up what? It sounds like that she had an affair with you.
I wish I was with you.
That I texted her. And
You
that I
do.
even tried to contact her. It within the last 2 months. I haven't even
my
texted or
God.
answered one phone call. If she'll stop talking, I'd be happy to tell you what happened. But she just keeps rambling and ranting like she always does.
Oh my God.
So I went to a work event.
Do you see what I'm dealing with
my
here?
wife. Oh my God! Do you see? I can't get a word out. Can you please stop for a second so I can talk, Meredith? And then after this, you and I are going.
Go ahead.
separate
Explain
ways, and I
yourself.
don't-
Explain yourself.
Yeah. My wife and I got into an argument. I went across the street to a bar. Meredith very shortly followed me in afterwards, almost like she was following me. And we ended up having drinks.
God.
And yes, I ended up sleeping with her that night. It only happened
Wow, you're such a victim. Oh my God.
After that, yes, it happened a few times.
Wow.
And then I said, we need to stop. I broke it off. And ever since, she has been sending me text messages, threatening to tell my wife, threatening me, threatening to ruin my life. And it's been a nightmare. And I can't believe she even went as far as to bring me on the radio, backed up with a bunch of lies.
Okay.
This is unbelievable.
You did put yourself here, though.
Fair enough. You know what? I did. And it's something I'm going to have to live with. But I do not want anything to do with Meredith, and I haven't for months.
Okay.
All right. Well,
do you feel clear, Meredith?
I mean, I'm confused, because I'm told one thing by him, like throughout the day. He does still message me despite what he's saying. But, yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
You guys see how crazy she is, right? She completely lied to both and told you a whole incorrect story of what happened.
I wanted to find out the truth, okay? Yeah, I wanted to hear it from...
Okay.
I don't really know who's lying.
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a lot to deal with, Eric and Meredith, so we'll let you deal with it on your own time, but at least now you know Meredith, he doesn't want to leave his wife.
I never wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Never. I told her that. I never once said that was ever happening.
Yeah, so you just used me. I got it.
You know what? This is ridiculous. I have to go to work myself, all right? So I got to go. Bye.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later. I got to go to work myself.
Molly is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend, Nick, for a year, and now she thinks that something might be going on. So we'll see if we can help her out in just a minute when we call him and try to catch him if he is cheating. Hopefully he's not. But Molly, tell us about your situation. What's going on with Nick?
Yeah. Hey, guys. So I have been dating Nick for about a year now. He's a really great guy, and we met on an app. So I really love him, but I'm having a bit of an issue. I think something might be wrong. So we did kind of have a rough start, to be fair. Nick had a death in the family, and so the kind of honeymoon phase of an early relationship kind of got put on hold because he had to go back across the country and he had to settle everything that was needed from his family. And when he got back, we did have a little bit of a hard time getting back in the swing of things, but eventually things kind of started to work out again, and he was working really hard and trying to make us work. And I wanted to do everything that I could for him because I kind of felt like with this loss, like his world was kind of crashing down and he was having a really hard time with it. And things have sort of picked up and gone down again, and things are going really good for the last couple of months, but recently it feels like he's kind of just pulling back like a lot. So, when we're together, it's like he's not talking really that much. He's on his phone a lot. He disappears for hours on end, and he says that he's going with friends or saying nothing at all. And when I ask him about it, he freaks out and he tells me that he's just with his friends and I need to stop asking. The other thing that's happened is we don't have sex anymore. And I feel like he is hanging out with his friends constantly, and a couple are girls that I know he's hooked up with in the past. And I know I shouldn't have done this, but I have looked at his phone a couple of times because I've been a little paranoid, and I do see some messages from those girls.
Okay.
And the messages themselves, they don't seem like anything serious. Like, they're pretty innocuous, but there's this one girl, Brittany, and she seems to constantly want his attention. They're always texting, and it just makes me feel a little weird. And I'm just getting tired of him blowing me off, and I think that he's hooking up with this girl or one of his other friends. And I'm just feeling like he's making me feel like I'm crazy, and I need to know if he's cheating or not.
Okay, but the conversations seemed innocent that you saw on his phone?
They do seem innocent, yeah. Like they just seem like friendly type conversations, but, still, like it just feels really weird to me.
Yeah, I think that would make anybody uncomfortable, especially if you know that they have a history. Before you brought up those girls, I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it's like he just needs to retreat and maybe still deal with stuff from before. Loss is something or grief, I guess, is something that's ongoing, right?
Yeah, and I totally agree. And when he came back, like I really wanted to give him time and space and like be patient, but I don't know. I have like this gut feeling that something's wrong, that he's doing something. And I just feel like I need to know like now.
And have you directly asked him about it?
It's tough. Like a little bit, but I don't want to accuse him of something if like I'm not 100% sure, because like I don't want him to get really mad.
You don't have to accuse. You could ask.
That's true.
You can tell a lot about an answer too if it's an honest question. Mm-hmm. If somebody instantly gets defensive, like you're accusing them when you haven't accused them, that's a lot of times a sign that there is something going on.
Well, he did tell her to stop asking questions about his friends, so I don't know if that's the same category. But I feel like anybody would feel a little bit uneasy about their person hanging out with somebody they used to hook up with, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Definitely.
Right.
All right, well, we'll see if we can help you out. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Molly is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 1 year named Nick might be messing around on her. We're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, absolutely free. And we'll see if he sends those to Molly or to somebody else. But before we do that, Molly, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about why you think he might be cheating?
Yeah, sure. So my boyfriend Nick has been a little secretive recently. He's been spending a lot of time with friends. I feel like he's kind of pulling away. Our physical relationship has sort of deteriorated, and I just have this gut feeling that something's wrong. He's been talking to these girls that a couple of them I know he's hooked up with in the past, and I just need to know.
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nick?
Hi, this is him.
Hi, Nick. How are you? Please do not hang up. My name is Shortle. I'm calling from and I'm calling to let you know that as a rewards card member with us, congratulations, you're this month's big winner.
So what do I get?
Oh, maybe you're not aware. Every single month, one of our lucky rewards card members gets selected to get free flowers delivered from our floral department to anywhere in the United States. You just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and cards sent anywhere, like I said.
Oh, is this for real?
Yes, congratulations. It's just our little way of saying thank you for shopping.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks. Wow.
Yeah. If you know the person you want to send them to right now, I can take the information down in a matter of minutes, or I can set up a time to call you back.
I can just tell you the person I want to send it to. I can give you all the information.
Let's start with the first and the last name of the lucky person.
You're going to send these to Molly.
It's a card. Do you want to put anything on a card there?
Yeah. Can you write? I get you so many of these, but I got some free ones this time. Exclamation point.
That's funny.
And then if you also write, date night restaurant is your turn to choose. Love you, honey.
Oh, that's nice. That is sweet. Date night restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That is so nice. So this is obviously your girlfriend. Is that girlfriend, wife?
It's my girlfriend. Yeah.
How long you been together?
We've been together for a little bit over a year.
Over a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you go in just a second. First I need to let you know that Molly, your girlfriend, is on the phone actually and wants to talk to you.
Hi, honey.
Hi. What are you doing?
This is the Jubal Show, Nick. It's a radio show.
Hi, Nick. The whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Yep. This is a segment that we do called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see what they send flowers to. That's why Molly is here.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Like, we should be happy nobody's cheating.
No. This is actually, firstly, am I not getting any flowers?
No. Sorry.
Great. Okay, great. Thanks for wasting my time. So I just want you guys to know, every single month, this is something new with Molly. Honey, I cannot believe you did this. This is crazy. Guys, I don't know if she's told you, but she is constantly expecting me of cheating and is trying to always find out. And it's been like this for months now. She does bullshit like this all since the beginning of our relationship. It's like she's paranoid. And it's like she's been cheated on before and is just paranoid now.
Have you been cheated on before, Molly?
Yes, I have been cheated on before.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that, and I'm sorry about that. But I even when I'm on the other side of the country, when my mom dies suddenly, and I have to deal with all that stuff, I'm getting messages from her all the time and calls from her all the time saying that I need to pay attention to her more, that I need to do this and that more. And we go on dates every 2 weeks. We do dinner. We do the whole thing, and we try to make time for each other. I am dealing with a lot right now.
I know you're dealing with a lot. I know.
But somehow I can't get a message from any of my friends, some of which happen to be women, without you thinking I'm sleeping with them.
Okay, but if you're not cheating on me, then where do you keep on going? You get so defensive when I ask you where you're going. It's like, what else am I supposed to think? Like, seriously, that makes me anxious. And I've been really sensitive to the issues with your family. Like, I have been. I have been. But what am I supposed to think? if you go out and you're gone for hours and I can't get a hold of you? Like, what am I supposed to think? Seriously, tell me, what am I supposed to think?
I think you tried to be sensitive with issues in my family, but I do think, frankly, you still have your own needs and feelings of insecurity that continue to rear their ugly head, honestly, honey. I love you so much, but this is crazy. And you know what? Yeah, I do go out sometimes for a while. I am almost always with my friends. I'm almost always at a bar with my friends or going for a walk. And sometimes I do turn my phone off and I just want to go be alone because you know what? I'm depressed. When one of your parents dies, you'll probably be a little depressed too. And it's nothing about you. I love you, but this is crazy. This is actually crazy. And listen, I am done being accused. You guys there?
Yes, we're still here.
Yeah.
I am done being accused. And if, you want to think about it, when I go out with my friends, it's usually in response to the fact that I'm getting really angry and we're getting uneasy and getting depressed or getting into a bad place. I need to go out and be around people, other people, not just you. And I love you. Guys, I love Molly. I love my girlfriend. I need space sometimes.
I understand that you've been cheated on before. If you're going to be in a relationship, though, you have to choose to trust. Also, somebody else is not responsible for your anxiety. I know that's probably hard to hear, but it's on you to trust and to manage your anxiety. And your partner should try to do things to help you, but nobody can 100% do that for you.
Right, but from my perspective, I feel like he's not doing anything to help, with that. You think that if you know that I'm feeling anxious about those things, you would keep your phone on.
Okay.
Or not get angry at somebody.
And I've tried so hard to keep my anxieties at bay. I have, but what am I supposed to think? Our physical relationship deteriorated.
Nick, for her, can you be more responsive when you're out with your friends?
Yeah, I can try to do that. I can leave my phone on. I can try to be a bit more responsive when I'm out. And I think that, yeah, she's right. I can be a bit more, patient and understanding. I think that I was really patient and really understanding, especially right in the beginning of our relationship, because this has been from basically day one, guys.
Right.
And, my life has basically been turned upside down right now because my mom died suddenly without any warning. And that has made my capacity be a lot lower. So, look, our first weekend, we were walking down the street and a homeless girl started talking to me and asking me for money. And she thought I was flirting with her because I talked to her for 2 minutes. So,
because, I felt like you were flirting with her.
Oh my God. Guys, this is so much.
Right. And that's the kind of stuff, Molly, where you're in charge of that. If you want to help your anxiety so you're not feeling that way, you need to look at the situation and go, no, a homeless person stopped him. He talked to her for a second because Nick is a nice guy. Nick is not trying to sleep with the homeless person.
Yeah, and listen,
I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
I know you are. I know. And I'm sorry for losing my cool, and I'm sorry for having less patience recently because I think I've just been in a heightened state. But, just the constant accusations, it pushes me further away, and it makes me feel the urge to go out and be away from home more, to go out on a weeknight or a Saturday night or whenever, instead of wanting to look forward to come home from work and spend time with you,
I know.
So that doesn't help. And listen, I'm not angry at you. I'm just frustrated with the situation. So I know you're apologizing and I understand that. And I love you and I don't want to leave you. But when I get home, I don't
want you to leave me. I really don't.
Honey, I don't want to leave you either. And I don't have any desire to really, but we just need to have a very noble conversation.
Cool. Well, I think it's good. You're opening up communication.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys.
Well, good luck, Nick. Bye.
Yeah, bye, Nick. And thank you, Molly.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Tate is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Bella might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help him out. Tate, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's up? What's going on? Why do you think that Bella is cheating on you?
Well, I don't know if she is. We've been together 2 years. This is the most serious relationship either one of us have had. We moved in right out of college, but it's been cool. We weren't even used to going to bed at the same time as someone, or we're just kind of all figuring it out. We've never lived not at our parents' house or the dorm or whatever, so this is we're trying to be grown-ups over here.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It's exciting.
Yeah. So I know Bella has been out with like a lot of people in the past, and that's fine. I mean, probably I have too. She's probably been out with more people than I have, but I'm literally the first guy she's been with for more than a year, so I'm her like longest term relationship.
How's it going?
Generally good, but I don't know. I just worry sometimes it feels like maybe she's bored with like the domestic life thing. Like I said, we're young. We just kind of moved in and we love being with each other. I love being with her, but I just worry that, it's feeling like too much for her maybe.
Did anything happen that makes you think she might be looking outside your relationship?
Well, she doesn't complain. It's not like I cage her in. She can go where she wants, do what she wants to do. But like lately she's just been doing this one weird thing. The last month or so, she's been going to the grocery store at night, like for all things, but we'll need one thing. Maybe we don't even need it, but she's just like, I gotta go. I'm going to the grocery store. And she's out for hours. Like she'll go for a loaf of bread or bananas or something, and she comes back an hour and a half later with a banana. And I'm like, what's happening? What is this? And she says like, oh, I didn't find the right bananas, or, God knows, like I just kind of have to drop it. I guess. I mean, she can be kind of flighty, especially if she doesn't take her Adderall. But
okay.
I mean, I was going to say, it's not that weird to go shopping at night because it's kind of the best time to go to the grocery store because nobody's there and you can get in and out. But if she's coming back with nothing.
And then going I can't find the right banana again. And you're like, what kind of banana are you looking for?
That was my question. Sorry, that doesn't help anything, Tate.
It's happened more than once that she goes out for a long time, like much longer than whatever it would be. Like how fast can you grab a loaf of bread? 2 minutes. So it clearly something is happening, and I hope it's nothing bad. I'd be sad if she feels like bored of her life with me.
Yeah, I mean, that is weird that she goes and then comes back with basically nothing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're going to lie, though, wouldn't you be better at it? Because that feels so negligent as far as lies go.
Yeah, I mean, at least come back with a trunk full of groceries.
Right.
Every single time.
Well, we'll see if we can help you out. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Tate is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend, Bella, of 2 years, might be messing around, and we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to Tate or to somebody else. But before we do that, Tate, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, lately Bella's been going out to the grocery store at night, supposedly to the grocery store. She's gone for a long while and doesn't come back with any groceries.
That's totally weird.
Yeah,
that is weird. All right, man, are you ready for us to call her?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Bella.
This is she? Hi?
Hi, Bella, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. Winner of what?
The flowers.
Oh, okay.
Every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that they want within the 50 United States, absolutely free. You just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to whoever you want.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Well, okay, here's how it works. I can take down the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
I know exactly who I want to send them to. I'm so excited.
Great.
I'm so excited.
First thing I will need will just be the name, first and last of the person you want to send them to.
Sure. Her name is Sarah.
Okay. I think you know how to spell that. All right, Sarah. And is there anything you want to put on the card?
Yes. The other night was so amazing.
I miss you. I've never felt this. Oh, wait, that's too much. How about love you so much. You're so special to me.
I can put that down. And I guess before I ask for the address, I'll just let you know that this is actually a radio show. It's the Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater.
Yeah.
Where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your boyfriend Tate is actually on the phone.
What's going on? I don't believe you. This is some prank call.
Who is Sarah? What is happening?
Tate? This is some kind of prank call. She's a friend. She's a friend. A very close friend. Where we just met and we're just really close friends.
What happened the other night? What are you sending her flowers for? What are you talking about?
This is just women, like celebrating women, and we just met, and it's sort of a special relationship that it gives me space so I can be more present with you, because I can go and we do yoga and a lot of yoga, and we
is that what you call it?
Well, we bond, and there is a lot of intimacy, but it's not sexual. We're friends. We're friends. She's my best. I love her.
Didn't you just say the other night was mind blowing?
We just had a special night of you don't understand how women are. Guys aren't like this. Women are very close. We're intimate. We're emotional, and we had a great night with
Bella.
Are you going to see this person? Tell me you're going to the food store?
I have not been gone that long, and I bought mints one night, and you don't see everything I have in my bag.
Why are you lying, Bella?
Not lying. I'm just trying to explain, because I don't want to hurt. I love Tate. Tate, I love you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I didn't know how to explain that I have this really close friendship. That's all.
You can't explain having a friend? What kind of friendship can't you explain? Why would you be keeping secret friends from me? We're supposed to live together. Why would you be sneaking off for a friend?
Tate, I love you. I love you. This is not a place to have this conversation, and these people are not. They're not on your side. I'm on your side. I love you. I want to. They don't. This is very personal. This is very personal, and Sarah is a very, private person.
Are you coming out?
Sexuality is fluid.
What?
It's fluid. And this is a very, tender, special. I love you, Tate. I love you. I love our apartment. And, we just moved in, and I'm just exploring some things, and it doesn't count if it's with a woman.
Or the woman, you've been cheating on me?
You say it doesn't count if it's with a woman?
Count. How does it count? How does it count? It's a woman. It's not a man.
It counts.
You're the only man for me.
Unless that's a rule you guys have where you can have women and he's the only man, but...
If you're sneaking out of the house to go fool around with other people, it counts.
This is not the place to have this conversation. I love you. I love you. This is not the way I wanted to. I was not thinking when all of a sudden these are strangers asking me, calling me names, calling me a liar. And I'm just.
Nobody called you a liar.
You said I was lying.
I asked you why you were lying. That didn't mean I didn't call you a liar.
Same thing. Oh my God, lady. That's the same thing.
Well, I don't know, man. You went from you having a friend that's intimate to now you're experimenting. So I'm not really sure what to tell you.
Well, I'm experimenting. It's love. Love is love.
Now you're in love with this other person?
Are you homophobic?
I can't.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think he's your boyfriend.
Wow. Talk about deflection.
Tate, I really think you're being, I have ADHD and I have a lot going on. The moon has been full. I have a lot going on.
Boy.
And this is unfair.
We're going to have to move out. We're going to have to find new places to live. I mean, where are we going to go?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. You're really overreacting. You're overreacting.
We go up and some other woman?
That's not what we do, Tate. It's called love. Love is love. I have freedom.
we'll let you guys discuss in more detail on your own time. Tate, at least you got your answer. You know, sorry, man.
Tate, I love you, Tate. Don't listen to them. These are not serious people.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely was not this.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, hope you guys get it figured out. Tate, sorry, man. Let us know if you need anything. Chelsea's on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of a year named Fabian might be cheating on her. So in a second, we'll see if we can catch him. But first, Chelsea, tell us what's going on. Why do you think Fabian's cheating?
So I typically would never think he would cheat on me, but 2 weeks ago, something happened that has just made me question everything. Just a little shady. So at 2 a.m, I got a phone alert on my, like the Ring camera.
Yeah.
And that someone was out on the front door, at the front door. And I didn't recognize the person, but she was clearly drunk, just really drunk, and could barely stand up straight. I kind of nudged Fabian awake, and I showed him the feed, and he looked panicked and ran downstairs. He started talking to her, and she was crying and yelling at him to let her in. It seemed like that's what it seemed like. And after a couple minutes, he walked back upstairs and went to bed. I asked him who it was. He just said it was some drunk woman that was at the wrong house, and he reassured me that it was no big deal. So I trusted that. We've never really had trust issues before, so I was like, okay, I guess that's weird, but okay. But something was just irking me about it, so I kind of wouldn't let it go. And then the day after that, I looked at the Ring camera again, and I saw that there was the weird drunk girl back. And the next day, and Fabian came to the door and greeted her, and they talked for a few minutes, and he gave her something, and then she left. So now I'm just wondering, who is this girl? How could I figure out, is he cheating? I mean, he has to know who she is, I would assume.
That it feels like he knows her just from those interactions. The second time, was she drunk also, or she just showed up?
I couldn't really tell if she was drunk, but she looked a little pissed off and irate and just not, I don't know if she was drunk or just mad.
Could you tell at all what it was that he gave her?
I couldn't tell at all. It was really small, and I couldn't make out in the footage what it was. And then she left after that. And I don't know. I haven't told him that I know about this footage.
Did you listen to the audio from the camera?
No, unfortunately, mine doesn't have the audio. It's just the basic camera function. So you just get to see it. Yeah, you can't hear anything. I wish, because then I might have some answers.
Yeah. So when she left that second time after he gave her something, did she look like still angry or kind of more at peace?
She looked more relieved, once whatever he gave her something, whatever it is he gave her. I just can't tell. I mean, I really never thought he would cheat on me. We have a very open and honest relationship. We talk about everything, and we're really good friends. So just never thought he would cheat on me. So now I'm just wondering who this girl is. I would love for him to explain himself to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Outside of that, has he been acting different towards you? I mean, seeing her is very alarming.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed a difference. It was just this weird thing, and I can't shake it. It's driving me crazy. I want to know what's going on and who she is, and do I have anything to worry about?
Who's the weird drunk girl?
And you haven't asked him about the second time she showed up?
No, I haven't even told him I know about it. I didn't really know how to confront it. I'm not very confrontational, so I thought you guys can kind of ease the confrontation and kind of help me maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater. And if you're just joining us, Chelsea is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of a year named Fabian might be cheating on her. And we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Chelsea, or to somebody else. And we'll see if we can catch him cheating. Before we do that, though, Chelsea, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so we have been together for 4 years, living together for a few years. I'm married for a year now, and we've never had issues like this before, or any trust issues. But yeah, I saw in the Ring camera that there was a really drunk girl one night at 2:00 in the morning, and she came back the next day, and they had a small interaction. And obviously he knows this girl. I don't know if it's someone he's seeing or who she is or what the deal is, but I really need to know.
Okay. You ready for us to try and see if we can figure it out?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Fabian.
Speaking.
Hi, Fabian. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. Congratulations. You're this month's winner.
Thank you.
You know who you want to send them to?
Send what to?
Oh, the flowers. Every single month. Maybe you didn't know this. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our new and improved floral apartment. You've actually won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free.
Wow. I never win anything. Thank you. Yeah, I know who I want to send it to.
Oh, great. That was going to be my next question. So I can do that over the phone in just a couple of minutes. If you want to do that right now, I'm prepared to do that, or I can call you back.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Great. First thing I'll need from you is just the name, first and last, of the person you'd like to send them to. And then if you want to put anything on a card, and after that, we'll get the address and be good to go.
The name is Melanie.
And anything you want to put on a card to Melanie?
Yeah. Can you please write, I'm sorry about the other night. I'll make it up to you. Promise.
Who the hell is Melanie?
Chelsea?
Yes, I would like to know who Melanie is. I can't even believe my ears right now.
Yeah, Fabian, this is actually the Jubal Show, and that's your wife. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think somebody's cheating on you, you see who they send flowers to. So,
wait, Chelsea. Okay, first off, I'm aware of the show To Catch a Cheater before, so I know how things work, and I swear I am not cheating. I promise you, I am not cheating.
Well, I saw the footage from the other day. I mean, that drunk woman that you said I had nothing to worry about, you said she was just at the wrong house. Yeah, she came back. I saw the footage, and you gave her something. What did you give her? Who is this person?
Okay, I promise I can explain. So, Melanie is my friend Matt's girlfriend. Remember, I talked about her before. She's a total absolute mess. They're always fighting, and half the time they're breaking things.
Is Melanie the girl at the door?
Just a disaster. Yeah, that is the girl at the door.
Why does she come to you?
Yeah, and why at 2 a.m. did she show up at our doorstep?
Okay, well, so that night, they were fighting at the bar, and I got there around 10-ish, and they were already full explosion. She was drunk and was getting even drunker. And so Matt gave me her keys so she wouldn't drive home because he didn't want her to get in an accident. And I guess she just Ubered to our place late at night and was banging on the door when she was asking for her keys. And I didn't want her to drink and drive, so I said no, that you had to come back the next day.
Well, why did you lie to me in the first place when she was there at 2 a.m.? Why did you say it was just some girl who had the wrong address? Why would you say that? That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, it was 2 a.m. I was half asleep, and I didn't want to get into the whole thing right then. I swear there's nothing going on between me and this woman. I literally just wanted to have this solution to get this out of the way and keep you out of it because I felt like they're so messy. I just didn't want the mess to go into us.
I don't know, Fabian. I'm not buying this. It sounds really fishy and sketchy. Something isn't adding up here. Why would you give Melanie those roses? Please. And then you wrote a note. I'll make it up to you. I promise. What is that about? How could you do this to me?
That was actually part of my revenge because Matt made me get tangled in this whole situation. So I did feel bad that I had to turn Melanie away without giving her keys.
This is actual bullshit. Seriously, I know when you're lying. I can tell when you're lying, how your voice sounds. I know you are not being honest with me right now. No, you have to tell me the truth. What is actually going on here? Seriously, because I'm at my wit's end now.
Okay. It didn't mean anything. Okay? I'm sorry.
What? It didn't mean anything. What are you talking about?
It was an accident.
How do you accidentally... What was an accident? What did you do? Tell me.
Like I said, we should talk later.
We're not talking later. You can get us out right now. You can tell me what happened because obviously something happened. You obviously cheated on me. That's what happened here. I knew I should trust my instincts.
Okay. We were drunk and now she thinks she loves me.
What?
Drunk doing what? What are you talking about? You guys were drunk, so did you guys hook up? When did you hook up? That night? The first night that she was there for 2 a.m.? What did you give her? Was it really her keys?
No, it was...
What are you talking about? You need to tell me details. We've only been married for a year. Are you serious right now?
Imagine how I feel. I never thought I would do that to you.
Wow. You want pity right now for cheating on me? Are you serious? How could you do this? I don't understand. Like, I thought we had such a good, honest relationship. I never would have pictured this ever happening, and I just couldn't shake it. I thought something was weird about this girl. It just didn't feel right to me. What did you guys do? Where did you hook up? Is this your friend's girlfriend and you're hooking up with your friend's girlfriend? Is this real right now, or is this some random girl?
Do you really want all the details? Do you really want all the details? Yeah, I want the details.
Right, I deserve to know.
It happened a month ago.
It's
been going on every Sunday.
What? Whoa.
Are you serious? You told me you were hanging out with the guys on Sunday.
I know. And I was with Matt, but then when he passed out, Melanie and I would peel away.
Oh my God, this is so messy. You're insane. I can't believe that you would do this to me. I can't.
I mean, I think we can get past this, right?
No, we cannot get past this. This is like way too much. I never would have expected this to happen. We can't.
You want to throw away our 4 years together over?
You threw away our 4 years together. You threw away this marriage. You threw that away, not me. On some stupid girl who can't even stand up straight half the time. I don't even know what the 2 times she was half drunk. I don't know.
Yeah, I know she's a mess, but I'm a mess too sometimes. I guess messes attract each other.
I'm not going to love this mess anymore.
A guy makes one mistake and it's all over?
One mistake? That is not one mistake. That's several mistakes. And the fact that you sent her flowers and, like, have fun with it then. You threw away this marriage. Don't blame that on me.
I'm hanging up on him. I'm can't listen to another little bit of that. Chelsea, I'm so sorry.
Dude, I feel like this is the best thing that could have ever happened to you, Chelsea. This guy is like full-blown pathological gaslighting machine.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I was, I don't know, scammed. I mean, I guess you have to trust your instincts because there was something just telling me about that video that something was off. And I really never thought he would cheat on me. I thought we had a good relationship, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm glad you guys helped me figure this out. I really appreciate that.
Well, let us know if you need anything else, okay?
Thank you so much.